Are you ready to start? Are you ready to start? Oh, big stretch. Big stretch. Okay, let's begin. Hi, we are back for another Breathmark session, and it is sunny, it is warm, it's a little bit humid, and today we will be thinking about uh, sending and receiving what we put out in the world, the people who we want to share our energies with. We'll be looking at the My Friend Fire deck again. I've been really enjoying this exploration of summer, of this deck, and also the different opportunities to make intentional marks and take intentional time for myself. So let's get started. Okay. Finding space for yourself today will begin like we always do in Wuchi, our limitless position, the way we hold ourselves, potential energy, just ready and waiting for anything to begin. Hands over your lower dantian, knees gently at a slight angle, and tailbone tucked in. Instead of just doing one set today, when I think of sharing, receiving, giving, I think of watermelon Tai Chi or watermelon Qigong, which is something where we get to share with each other, share a piece of watermelon, something refreshing and cooling in the summer. We'll repeat this set a few times. And it has a very simple sort of little anecdote to share. The story goes that you have a big watermelon. You cut the watermelon with your left hand. You cut the watermelon with your right hand. You share the watermelon to your right. You share the watermelon to your left. We eat the watermelon together. That's the story. The movements: raise your hands as though you're gathering chi, making the shape of a big watermelon over your head. Bring your hands down to center. Turn your leg facing out and cut, leaning a little bit in one direction. I'm starting with my left here today. My left arm turning towards the right. Pivoting on my heel to pivot with my left heel in the left direction, cutting the watermelon with my right. Coming back to center to share, pivoting as always on the heels, leaning forward, a little push to the side, coming back, focusing on the heart space, pivoting again on the heels to turn and push, draw back, coming together, arms opening wide, sharing the watermelon, bringing your hands towards your heart, and down to begin again. I have a big watermelon. Breathing in, coming down. I cut the watermelon with my left hand. Coming back to pivot, I cut the watermelon with my right hand. I share the watermelon to my right. I share the watermelon to my left. We eat the watermelon together. I have a big watermelon. I cut the watermelon with my left hand. I cut the watermelon with my right hand. I share the watermelon to my right. I share the watermelon to my left. We eat watermelon together. Let's bring breathing into our movements. Breathing in, reach up with our watermelon. Breathe out. Turn, breathe in. Cut in one direction. Breathing in to pivot. Cut, breathe out in the other direction. Breathing in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe in and out. Finding Wuchi, this is something you can come to. I come to it all the time to calm my mind, to remind myself of community, and to remind myself of all of the things that I have to share. Take a few deep breaths here. Grab your pen, grab your Post-it. Let's get started. Let's make some marks. I have my Post-it. I have some pens that are fun colors. I'll be probably using purple a lot today. You can see both of them are down right now. And we'll start by doing a kind of neurographic activity, just letting loose, using our hand to draw one continuous line or squiggle over the whole page. Let it cross where it needs to. We're just looking at creating a simple web, a little network, and finding a little bit of resolve as well. So far, so good. Easy peasy. I'd love to invite you to just take notice of these places where it intersects the lines, where two overlap over top of each other. We have some triangles, a strong shape, and so many connections across the page. If you'd like, and it fills you up, notice each of these intersections and thank them for the connections that they make with each other. Let's make these connections a little bit stronger. And where there is an intersection, just fill it in a little bit. Make the web a little stronger, make the lines a little bolder. I can spend a long time doing this. So I'm just going to focus on two sides of each intersection. each connection. Building these connections up. And again, thinking, being grateful for the connections that we've made on our page, for the connections that we make in our daily life. No pressure, just simple shapes. Rounding off any sharp corners. Filling things in as they need to be filled in. The card that we have for today is, again, from the My Friend Fire deck, all about these connections that we have with each other. This is the card Sending and Receiving. Pop it here for you to take a peek at while moving that a little closer. Keep filling it in. Keep rounding out the corners, the hard edges. We should have something big and soft by the end of it. It says, two hearts, the pulse of mutual care, of love and presence. We hold and support each other in the space beyond the physical veil. This is a reminder of the energy that transcends spatial and temporal boundaries. You receive love and support even if you can't see or hear it. Likewise, the energy that you put into the world for individuals, specific populations, or the whole is powerful. Our well is full. Actively participate as much as you'd like. May this shared heartbeat be your warmth, your refuge, your song in the dark. Sending and receiving from My Friend Fire. I love honoring the connections even if we're not physically together. Sharing time with you and sharing space with people who I love who are far away is truly important to me. And I don't find it hard, I find it easy. And so when I think of rounding out and softening these edges, I'm thinking of how easy connections can be with each other. If you're thinking about breathing, just breathe naturally. And when it's time, take a step back. Notice the connections that you've made. Notice the time that you've spent for yourself, that you shared with me, with others. And just extend a little bit of gratitude for each and every one of these connections. Thanks again for another fun Breathmark session. Looking forward to seeing you next week. Have a good one. Bye.